Lazima sasa kuanzia leo ni kinge na kumlinda ndugu yangu Uhuru Kenyatta. Wewe William Ruto ulikuja hapa ukatudanganya na Biblia. Ukatuambia Uhuru Kenyatta ni mlevi, tukakuamini. Ukatuambia Uhuru Kenyatta ni mzembe, ukayangaisha serikali yake. Ukatudanganya sisi sote mpaka watu ya kanisa. Tukamkemea Uhuru Kenyatta ndugu yetu, kiongozi wetu. Tukamwaibisha, tukafanyia Uhuru Kenyatta madhambi yote. Tukakuja kujua wewe ulikuwa ni mbwa mwitu umevaa ngozi ya kondoo. Mimi nataka nikuambie William Ruto, I want to tell you from the mountain. Nataka nikuambie, I want to tell you William Ruto, hakuna vibaraka yako tena watatukana Rais Uhuru Kenyatta.
Until when Rigathi Gachagua warned President William Ruto and his men from attacking Uhuru Kenyatta, the entire government was on him, telling him to keep off opposition, until Farouk Kibet went and said that they need to pass a law that if a president gets involved in politics, his determined benefits are slashed from him.
Huyu rais ambaye amestaafu aliwacha nini huko Ikulu? Iko kitu aliwacha huko? Sasa tunaambia Ichung'wa, sisi tunataka mtu yoyote ambaye anaenda staafuni, anaenda retire, hii kitu ipelekwe punge. Yule mtu anauzika kwa siasa, pesa yake ya retire itolewe ipatiwe wananchi.
And then I sat down and asked myself, what is this that Uhuru Kenyatta is doing for 2027 that is making President William Ruto and his entire government tense this way? And on this video here today, I'm going to take you through on some of the roles of Uhuru Kenyatta in 2027. But before I take you through, please, if this is the first time you're watching my videos, kindly take a second or two to subscribe. Also, kindly, if it's okay, after watching my video, comment in the comment section. Also, give me a thumbs up. Let me give you 2 seconds to subscribe before I proceed. Thank you so much for subscribing. May God bless you immensely. Now, who is Uhuru Kenyatta? Is the former president of the Republic of Kenya, the immediate just before President William Ruto. This gentleman, we have to remember that he's one of the richest billionaires in the country. He's one of the richest. And this is a gentleman who is very smart politically. His moves are not easy to beat. If he wanted in 2022, William Ruto could be at home right now. But probably there's something that he did not like about Raila Amolo Odinga later, towards the end. So therefore, Uhuru Kenyatta is not a person who can just look at and underrate. This is the man who was able to control Raila Amolo Odinga while in opposition. Not in government, Raila Amolo Odinga is just there. Uhuru Kenyatta says this, Raila Amolo Odinga puts a tick. He says we are going to borrow, Raila Amolo Odinga says tick. He says we are going to do this, Raila Amolo Odinga says tick. So therefore, it is very, very clear that Uhuru Kenyatta is not a person to underrate when it comes to the Kenyan politics. No one knew that Uhuru Kenyatta would become the president that easy. But despite having a court case in the ICC, he even went and won the presidency. Despite having Gideon Moi from Rift Valley as his friend, playmate, childhood friend, he decided to abandon Gideon Moi and go to William Ruto and eventually become deputy and president respectively. In that, people expected it could be Gideon Moi the kingpin, but he said, no, Gideon Moi is not that popular and strong, so let me go for William Ruto. Such a plan can only be done by a smart person. Most of the people could have gone for his friend, Gideon Moi, so that as he exits the politics, he gives Gideon Moi the seat. So generally, it did not happen that way. And that is how Uhuru Kenyatta is smart. Ladies and gentlemen, what are these roles that he's going to play in 2027? Number one, he has the ability to organize the opposition. Uhuru Kenyatta was the reason as to why Kalonzo Musyoka worked with Raila Amolo Odinga in 2022. It was not easy for Kalonzo Musyoka to move from being a vice president to become a chief cabinet secretary, a seat that does not exist in the constitution. It was not easy. He even came towards the last minute. Who was the chairperson? Uhuru Kenyatta was the chairperson of the Azimio. And Raila Odinga was the party leader, the flag bearer of Azimio. So therefore, Uhuru Kenyatta organized that team. So in the current opposition, Uhuru Kenyatta has interest as well. Because when we see Matiang'i, Uhuru Kenyatta is present. Because who knew Matiang'i until Uhuru Kenyatta gave him a job? So if we see Matiang'i is present, Kalonzo is there, Uhuru Kenyatta is in the midst. And when you listen to Rigathi Gachagwa's sentiments, Uhuru Kenyatta is always involved and consulted. So that means that Uhuru Kenyatta has a big role of organizing the opposition. That's number one. So that kind of organization that he makes in the opposition gives William Ruto sleepless nights. Ruto feels like, no, this should not be the case. He should not be given a chance to do something here. If he does, it's going to destroy us. That's number one. Number two, Uhuru Kenyatta is very essential in maintaining the mountain together. If he comes out to speak, and more especially if he speaks against Uhuru Kenyatta, against William Ruto, but in support of Rigathi Gachagua, then it's likely that Uhuru Kenyatta is going to put the mountain solidly against President William Ruto. So his participation is critical. Is critical in taking William Ruto home. That is why the entire team of William Ruto is against him. Also, the campaigns of Kenya need a lot of money. And the person who can fund the campaigns of Kenya is Uhuru Kenyatta and his friends. The Mount Kenya billionaires. These people can be able to fund the campaign and oil it. That's just like they did in 2013. And ensure they've clinched the seat. So William Ruto knows that if Uhuru Kenyatta pumps his financial muscles there, eventually he's going to compete with the government when it comes to funding. And Matiang'i and Kalonzo and even Gachagua, they are going to get funded fully to be able to run for president. So therefore, Uhuru Kenyatta plays a significant role when it comes to the issue of funding the opposition. That is why Rigathi Gachagua is always praising him. And that is why William Ruto's men are constantly attacking him until Rigathi Gachagua stopped them. Also, we cannot forget that the opposition needs more people on board. If you check on this opposition team, Natembeya was under Uhuru Kenyatta as an employee. Matiang'i as well. Gachagua as well. Kalonzo as well. All these leaders in opposition have worked with Uhuru Kenyatta. Eugene Wamalwa as well. So if we have Uhuru Kenyatta there, he can be able to bring more people that he worked with, like Najib Balala, Nelson Marwa from Kuria, and many other leaders from across the country. And as a result, Uhuru Kenyatta is going to grow the opposition that is supposed to take William Ruto home. And the stronger it gets, the more the steps William Ruto is making towards Sugoi or maybe Kilgoris. So ladies and gentlemen, it's very clear that we are going to have Uhuru Kenyatta grow the opposition. Lastly, we cannot exclude the personal interests of Uhuru Kenyatta and his family on their properties and businesses. So at some point they feel having a person of interest within the presidency, their business will be able to expand, they'll be able to grow, and their wealth will grow further. So if they get someone to favor them at the seat, then it's going to be very important. So ladies and gentlemen, we cannot rule out that. That is why William Ruto is interested seriously to have Uhuru Kenyatta out of politics. Why? If he comes on board, Uhuru Kenyatta is going to be stronger, more, and William Ruto's gaining that he has gained so far while in government is going to go down significantly. I don't know what's your take, but on the comment section, we can be able to share kindly and let me know what you think about Uhuru Kenyatta's roles in 2027. My name is Abel Mukwa. Thank you so much for staying with me. Keep following the videos that we do here, always, every day and every time. See you next time for more videos.